Abby, what you doing? He's like, you fed me. Go away. I'm done with you. Good morning, everybody. As you can see, the sun is coming up here in the east. It is nice and early because my dogs have decided that I am a morning person now, even though I don't want to be. Today is Monday. It is April 5th, 2021. Before I jump into this video, I just want to remind everybody we only got a couple days left of my sale on my website of Legacy freeze-dried food. So if you go to preppernurse1.com, you click on store, it will drop down and you will see it says Legacy. If you click on that, it will take you to what we have available on the website. If you decide to make a Legacy purchase, when you check out, 20% will come off. There's only 2 more days after today left of the sale, so just putting it out there for everybody so that they know, okay? We will be, that's 25-year shelf life, GMO free. It's the freeze-dried food, so definitely something, the good thing to have in your preps as well. So definitely take advantage of that, all right? So anyway, let's get into the topic of this video. What part does weight play? Okay, so you're probably wondering, what am I talking about? What part does weight play? What does that have to do with anything? So weight is a big factor that is not talked about with the virus, right? 80% of all hospitalizations of people with the virus have one thing in common. Now I want you to think about this. 80% of all hospitalizations, I'm going to say it again because I really want this to sink in, have one mitigating factor. The people were either overweight or obese. Okay? Now, I'm not coming from a point of somebody that's super in shape, that works out all the time, casting my judgment down on people, okay? Because I'm overweight. So, I fit into that category of somebody that would be in a lot more trouble, because of not being as healthy as I should be. I'm working on it, as you guys know. I've definitely dropped weight, and with being more active, it makes a big difference as well. But weight is a huge factor in this this problem. When you are a compromised person due to weight, and let's be clear on this too. In the United States, 42% of the people in this country, so obviously I'm included in that number, are either overweight or obese. 42% of our country is either overweight or obese. We have a lot of people that are enormous, and as I've gotten older, I can remember, and I want you guys to think about this, okay? When I was in high school, now we're going back, I graduated from high school in 1984, so a few years ago. When I graduated from high school, we had literally one fat kid in the whole school that I can remember. I can remember one guy that was, you would consider obese in high school. Nowadays, half these kids are obese. It is. I look at these kids today and I go, "Oh my God!" Because I want you to realize something, okay? It doesn't get easier as you get older. So if you're an overweight teenager, you're probably going to be an overweight adult, and you're probably going to, as you get older, it gets worse. It doesn't get better. So it's not like, oh, I'm going to get older and I'm going to get myself in better shape. It doesn't generally work that way, all right? Health issues with people that are overweight are extraordinarily high. I'm going to tell you what. If I'm let's say I'm hiring people, and I have a choice. I have 2 candidates that are equally qualified. Both, exact same qualification. One's a smoker and one's way overweight. Let's say 50 pounds overweight. I'm going to take the smoker. I'm going to hire the smoker every day. And I'm going to tell you why. Even though they're going to go out and they're going to take their smoke breaks and stuff like that, in the long run, they're going to have a lot less health issues than the person that's overweight. That's a fact. That is a fact. It is the smokers probably 50 years down the road is going to have their health issues. Most likely when they're in their 50s, 60s, and 70s is when they're, it's going to really peak out for them. But, again, and I've said this before, and I'll ask this question. How many 600 pounds 60-year-olds do you guys know? You don't, because they never make it that long, okay? You're 600 pounds, generally you don't live to be 60 years old. It doesn't happen because your body can't take that. It's not natural for your body to take that. So now I know we're in the big era of fat shaming and all this type of stuff, but the reality is the reality. Here's another thing I want you to think about. Since this whole lockdown thing started a year ago, the average weight in America for people, the average weight, people have gained 30 pounds in the last year. And think about that. I want you to really think about that. That is a tremendous amount of weight extra to be carrying around. It's not good. It's not good at all. I can tell you just from my own experience, I'm down about 12 pounds, okay? 12 pounds is nothing. It's absolutely nothing. But I can tell you right now, I feel so much better with that excess weight off. And I'm going to continue to work on my weight and try to get myself down to where I want to be. And it's not for anybody else. It's for myself. It's for my own well-being and state of mind and health. If you are healthy and more active, you're going to be less likely to have major issues if you get the virus. That's a fact, okay? That's not any kind of me saying it just because I want to say it. It's a fact. So the more healthy you are, the better off you're going to be in the long run, and you're better your chance of surviving if you get it. So that's something to think about. But when you think about that 80% of all the people that, are getting the hospitalizations, 80% of all the hospitalizations from the virus is due to being either overweight or obese. That's a huge factor that they're not talking about, of course, because, we can't do that in today's day and age. I want to show you guys this here right now, too, while we're right here. It is early. It is only, it's not even 8:30 in the morning yet. But look how clear blue skies that is so far today. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. Now you can see the shimmer over here in front of Mom and Beck's. They got the wood stove going because it's about 32 degrees right now. So it's definitely chilly. The sun hasn't even come up over the top. You can see it through the trees there. So it hasn't gotten up high enough yet to really hit the solar panels yet. But it will. I mean, like I said, it's still early. But we're going to have another really good Sunday. But it's going to be a nice day. It's going to be a nice day. Just a beautiful start, though, I can tell you that. Even though it's chilly, it is definitely nice out. So I have to run down to town this morning. I got to get more baby feed for my baby chicks. The other ones of 14, they're on regular food now, regular feed, I should say. And my baby chicks are still getting the starter feed, and they're doing good. The 5 that I have. I want to walk you over here, guys. I want to show you what I was working on. We'll go this way. I'm thinking, which way should I go? So, I came back in here yesterday, and I was getting all up through this whole area. We just got to get in here and clean everything up now. But a lot of this stuff is really good kindling wood. So I got up in here. You can see all that. I got up and through this area here. I got all up and through there. And then I was actually working over in this area as well. Was getting to it yesterday. Yesterday was, I can tell you this right now. When I got done yesterday, I was sore. There's no doubt about that. But I was working over in this area here too. But making serious headway into this, getting this squared away. And so when we get this completely cleaned up, you know, we're going to really have a good, like I said, once this gets all flattened out, this whole area, it's a lot of room that we're going to be able to utilize. I want to take you over here. So tomorrow, the game plan is going to be, and I just kind of want to show you what we're doing here. So we're going to come over, and I talked to Becky about this already. We're going to start another cook fire on this side, but we're going to come in over here, and we're going to start on this side and just clean stuff back through here and get this all cleaned up. I think we're going to start up here in the front, but a lot of these I had pulled out. This whole area before, if you guys remember, it had a lot of this type of stuff here in here, and so I had cleaned a bunch of that out and cut that up, but obviously there's more that's got to be cleaned out of here. But we're just going to come in and we're going to have our little cook fire over in this area someplace, and we're just going to clean all this crap out of here. Now, somebody had asked me, is this a yearly thing that we've had to do, or we're just getting to this now? We're just getting to this now, guys. We've been focusing on so many other things on the property that, you know, this has just been kind of like left, and, you know, it's just been there. So really this year, like I said, we have, and I'll show you kind of over here, we're really into this a lot. I mean, just the amount of work that we've done. Mom and Becky have been a huge, you know, contributor in this as well. But the amount of work that we've gotten done with this has absolutely been tremendous. And so it's made such a big difference. We still got to try to top these trees off. I don't know if we're going to get to that point yet. We're going to clean things up here more with these as well. So, but focus tomorrow is going to be right up in this area. So I'm going to kind of do a picture of this right now, because when we're done tomorrow, you're going to see a big difference in this area. And hopefully we'll just continue to, you know, we're going to push back and we're going to get this whole thing cleaned up. And I think, I'm going to tell you what, I think it's going to look absolutely beautiful when we're done. And so, but like I said, it's coming along. If you just look at the difference, because you figure, look at this, that was all the way down through here, that whole area. And so we have just really banged out a lot of stuff in a short period of time, realistically. But things are starting to greening up, so we definitely have to continue on with it. Now, that side over there, we may not get to this year. The side of the Mom and Beck's driveway, we might not even get to that this year, but that's okay. We'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. But it's going to be much better shape. We're going to have more room to do stuff, and that's what it's about, realistically. We may get into that, because that whole area here has got to get cleaned up as well. So, but anyway, so that's where we're at. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this, guys. Do you think, so here's the question, do you think weight is a huge contributing factor with what is going on with the virus? Okay, and you know, when you look at those numbers, here's another number I want to throw out at you. 20% of young men and 40% of young women who try to go into the military cannot because they're too heavy. Now, I want you to think about that. You're talking about young people who should be in the best shape of their lives, and they're too heavy to be able to even qualify to join the military. That's very sad. Real sad. So I just kind of want to show, I'm going to just kind of show you too, in this area, we really were banging stuff out through here yesterday. Like all these here, we're going to, this stuff will just get burned up. But yeah, coming together, slow and steady. But yesterday was a very productive day. Tomorrow I plan on it being another very productive day. And there's Mr. Max. Hello, Maxie. What you doing, baby boy? Oh, he goes, nope, not right now. So anyway, I'm going to jump off of here. I definitely want to hear your feedback on this topic, because I think it's an important topic. Remember, guys, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. We are one race called the human race, and as soon as we can truly focus on that and not play all these little political games that they play all the time and feed into the hysteria and feed into the nonsense that they feed us constantly through social media and the news and everything else, and focus on the real problems which are going on in this country, okay, we would be in much, much better shape. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Last but not least, STD. Step, thing, and day. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that is going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you're going to be just fine. I will talk to you all later. Have a great day, and I will be doing a second video later. All right? Prepper Nurse 1, out for now. What, Max? Oh, now you're going to come? You snot bag? Huh? Yes, you're a snot bag. You're a good boy, though. Yeah, I love you.